Good morning. Today's Wednesday. It's hump day and want to check in, see how you're doing with your plans that you may have mapped out for your week, pulling from maybe your month like I have. And my list over here. So I've pulled them to Sunday. I'm traveling this week, so it's a short week for me at my home. These are some things were important that I didn't forget. So today I have a really full day, so it's really important that I stay on track because I usually do my top 5, but today I have 10 things on my list, because I'm packing and prepping and doing things to get my house ready to leave and myself ready to leave. So what I've done as well is I've incorporated a notebook for my list. Things I don't want to forget, things I want to pack and keep track of. So will have this list with me today. And so this is what I'm tracking today. Also taking time to get a pedi. But I've already started my Thursday list of things that I need to get done before I make the drive to Chicago. So this is what leather I'm in this month. I don't know the name of it. I think it was a special leather by Sojourner. Here is I've been in this leather cover, tracking cover all year in my weeks. It's just a folio cover. But my weights this week, my mood, my food, and I do a short sleep tracker for a quick glance. Those are my 2 main numbers. I want to know how many hours I slept. I forgot to write down this morning how many hours I slept. I had a pretty good sleep score, but the things that are important to me that I'm tracking and keeping track of to keep myself on track for a healthy me, both mentally and physically. I use a lot of page flags. So I've already tracked my sleep, my activity, my stress level for yesterday. I also track hygiene because this all started with I wanted to be flossing my teeth more consistently. So it was something as small that may have seemed insignificant, but it was a big deal to me, and I've flossed my teeth every day this year. So this is another thing that I keep beside my bed, and it is a common place where I might journal in it, some thoughts, make some lists. It's just really not a lot of anything, but I've also started tracking my blood pressure at night, and then I transfer it over to this. So this is in my room. I don't take these planners to my room with me. These are my 2 mainstays. I don't take those to my room because I want different energy. That's sacred, protected space. I have started migrating my 2026. I've started starting the tracking. I don't use ephemera. This is really just functional, but I've started tabbing out how many sleep tracker pages I'll need, and then others. Another important thing that I did do in this is my doctor's appointments. Let's see where I put that. Let's be up here. Yes, dermatology, my mammo. I've got to schedule that for January. My doctor's order is already in there. I did my dermatologist yesterday, so we're good to go for another year. That appointment, I had my eye appointment last week, and so my yearly appointments are completed. So I will put that in my tracker for next year. I keep my dog's appointments in here as well. So important appointments that I'm keeping in here, and I can give you a list. I can provide a list of things I'm tracking and how I'm going about it. But I'm not starting until January. I want it all together. So this will be my starting in January, actually the last week of December, so that I can include January in that. So I've started working on this. It's a process. I've also started working, I'm waiting on my planner kit, but this is going to be my beautiful cover for January. It's another Sojourner. I love these folios with my Wonderland. I'm going to also work on the spine because I saw a video on the Facebook group on how to work your spine so that you're not separating it. You do like 10 pages at a time. For it to flatten properly. So I'll be working on that today with my planners as well. How you work on just flattening it properly. I didn't know this. I wonder if it's why my girl looks a little like this. Plus, I did not have the plastic cover. I could not get my plastic cover to fit properly last year, and I didn't use it, so that's the other part of this. But she's very fluffy. I'm not changing into 2026 until till January, because I want it all together. I think I've shared that before. I just want it all together. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the opportunity while I remember. So yeah, and this is how you get them also to lay flat. And I did not do that last year, so it could be part of what my spine issues were. So I've also started, I'm waiting on my planner kit from Hob Sticker Co. to get in here and date, but I'll start putting appointments in my yearly appointments using some of my tracker. I have started my 100 things list that I want to do, and my reading list is going in to the front here of my tracker section. That's this year. I started in the 2-part books and then went to the all-in-one, and so I took out the pages and glued and taped, and they just didn't hang with me. So I have a couple more books to add. I'm going to meet my goal of 50. Didn't quite make 100 things, but I've started my list for what I want to go. And then my master cleaning list, which I will be able to provide for all of you very soon. And then something else I worked on this year, not quite as successfully as I would have liked. I did do a lot of it, is my 5-year journal. And so I hope to do better this year with this. So I do have, let me see. I do have that in my tracker. So things I want to improve on, I put in my tracker. And so I put 5-year in here, and I just started doing that. So I didn't do it these days last week, so I had to go in and backdate, and I did backfill it. So yeah, I've started tracking my 5-year and trying to do better with that as well. So that's what I suggest, is that you start tracking things that you want to improve on. And sometimes it's just the weather that's in here. And my son's birthday, I don't see, I've got some blank in here. July and August I didn't do too well. But like I said, sometimes it's just the weather, and it'll be interesting for me to look back and see what the weather was each year, and a current event too, if there's a significant current event, family event, things like that I'm tracking in here. And then I saw a video recently of suggestions for what to do with this right page, because I don't want to make it a journal. I already do that here each week. These are my synopsis of the day. I don't want to repeat. And then I also journal my thoughts. So I don't want to make this another journal, but I might put like a picture or a highlight, a different type of highlight here. So I've got some ideas for this right page for next year. But that is my 5-year journal as well. So it's been a year of tracking. So this is my current main stack. Right here. And this is so far what I have as my main stack for 2026 that I'm really excited about. I'm going to use this as a little insert here in my A5 for some extra things like prayers and some different thoughts. My friend Wendy at Wendy Lou Pages gifted me with these because she uses these. She's been a lot of my inspiration for tracking. She's very much a functional planner and tracker. So anyway, reset today. This is another opportunity to reset. Just not let your week unravel and not get anything accomplished that you set out to do. So it's a good opportunity to reset today and not lose track and lose momentum for your week, and stay on top of your top 5 or whatever, however you make your list. I would suggest that you just kind of do a reset on Sunday and Wednesday and keep that momentum going. I don't know if you're hopping into your new planners as a source of inspiration. That can also happen as well. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Share and like would also be appreciated.